So I've got this concept I've been playing around with for the last couple of months, and make no mistake about it, this is real feedback. Not a sustainer, which is magnetic feedback, which has a magnetic pickup which sends a signal to the strings to make them vibrate, or kind of like an EBO. Now what I've done is I tied two of those exciters, which is pretty exciting, to my guitar. They're kind of like speakers, but they vibrate the body of the guitar instead of a paper membrane. Normally these are used to vibrate surfaces to create a speaker from, say, a table or a cupboard or something like that. And I thought I could tie them to my guitar as well to create some awesome feedback. This is just feedback galore, and at bedroom level. It's around midnight right now when I'm making this video. So I'll try to explain this concept as simple as possible. So the sound you're hearing right now with my guitar is from Amplitude, which is a amp simulator which runs on my computer in Reaper. Show you the pedal board. This is just a tuner where the signal goes in, wah pedal, fuzz face. And this little thing is a DI box, and the microphone cable sends the guitar signal to a Tascam music interface. And the other cable over there goes through this little red box which says feedback, which is actually an A/B switch to turn the feedback off. So, oh yeah. I can do this for hours and hours on end. And it's sent to this input of this Eurorack synth module. You can ignore all the other modules. I made them a couple of years ago. Only these modules are important. So here the guitar sound is just amplified a little bit, then it goes through this low pass filter, which is kind of like the tone control of a guitar, only that its cutoff is much stronger. And then it's passed into this amp, which is a very cheap amp from AliExpress. This is a second one. The heatsink fell off during transport. They're only something like €4. And I put it in a Eurorack module, because that's what I have around. It's got volume, treble and bass. Signal in, signal out. Some knobs. And for power, use this board. Stick it together with some hot glue, and you've got a Eurorack module. It needs a little bit more power than the 12 volts, so I use this laptop transformer to power it, although it works on the Eurorack as well. First I powered it using this old amp that I converted to take an external speaker, but I was taking so much power that the power transformer blew up, and now made a connection to my Eurorack synth. So you can plug it in, but it's really awful sounding. If you want to know how I install the external speaker, you can see that in another video. I use a laser cutter. There's a speaker cable from the power amp which goes straight to my guitar, to those exciters. I mounted them at equal distance to the bridge pickup. And this one has a phase switch, so they're either in phase, which increases bass response, or they're out of phase, where you get more high frequencies. So now they're in phase. Lots of low end. Switch to phase. Back to the bass. And this feedback seems to work very well with chords, and it just picks out one random frequency from it. But there's another foot pedal, which is a MIDI controller, which sends a signal to this MIDI input on my Eurorack. It has two pedals, left and right, and there are two CV outputs, control voltage. And all it does is send out a voltage from 0 to 5 volts. And this voltage is sent to this low pass filter. And it opens the low pass filter and generates more frequencies or sends more frequencies to the guitar. That way you can even control the feedback even more. And I can show you what this sounds like. Have to rebuild it a little bit. So this goes to the amp. These inputs are all connected together. So now the signal goes to the amp that you actually hear. So that cube over there. And this is the amp. I hear it engage. I feel this thump on my knee from the exciter. Cool. And I add a little volume control because the synth volumes are so much louder. Oh, I have to take out the power to the guitar. Let's see. It has a resonance to make it sound more like a wah. It is kind of like a wah. Even more resonance. More. And now it starts oscillating. You can do that too with a wah, of course. Oh, turning it up. I found that taking the filter instead of a wah to control the feedback works a lot better. like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to support the channel, and my name is Jasper Oosthoek. Thank you for watching.